Hello, 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 my art friends. How are you? I am fabulous. That is sunshine right now coming in here. It's been a cloudy day, so I opened up the shades, but we shall see how it goes. Excuse me. So I wanted to do a watercolor, and I'm going to be using. I'll show you in a second. So if you just saw my unboxing and swatching, I just got the Paul Rubens fluorescent watercolors. Now I do want to do something with them, but I don't think I could. I don't really want to. I could never. Well, I'm not gonna say never, never, but I like them to add to a watercolor, and I would like to do a landscape a la Susan Eller that I have just been taking classes from. This is my own reference photo, and then I love the colorful landscape, so I'm not going to use, I will use normal colors, but I also want to use colors that are not expected, like I did in the, here I'll show you. Where's one of my favorites? Oh, hold on. So you see how she used really bright colors and not normal colors. That's what I want to do. Something sort of like that, except this was Hemi gouache, but I'm going to do watercolors. But yeah, see how we just did kind of abstract bright colors. So that's what I want to do, and I'm going to be using my Inktense because these are bright to begin with, as you know. And I also am going to use, let me move my keyboard, the new fluorescent Paul Rubens that I just got. Ooh, and you can see how bright these are and how I really don't want to do a whole painting with these, but I like to throw them in, you know, here and there. So that is that. And also, here, let me move, let's bring my water over. I wanted to show you, I just got these yesterday. Ooh, 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 ooh. I got new paintbrushes. This is a Princeton long round, it's 10. Look at that. I have a funny feeling that I'm gonna love these. And then I got the long round 4 and the long round 6. Ooh, 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 don't these look wonderful? I was watching one of my YouTube channel artists, I believe it was Emma Lefebvre. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Emma Lefebvre. She was using this long round 10, and I had to have it. And I figured, well, while I'm there, grab these two. You know, because the one I've been using a lot, I've been using this was always my go-to. Alexa, stop. I know I gotta do my vitamins. This is a Craftimo, and Alexa, stop. I've used it so much that I wore out the, I think it was an 8, I'm not sure. 8 round. But now when I saw this 10, ooh, 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 so yes, I'm gonna be using those. So let me do a real quick, I'm gonna use my black wing, and I've got a reference photo. I'll put the reference photo in the community tab. I think there's a new community tab out there as well. Oh, you know what? I took the shades, the sun shades, and now it's so bright I can't really see. But I'm just using the reference photo as a very, very rough reference. I don't think I'm going to be using it completely because it is very detailed, and I myself, there's some foliage here. I don't want to be too detailed. Some more foliage here. This is like a creek and it goes around like that. Let's just do some of that, and then this goes up, and then there's all these trees. Lots of trees. Where is there's a tree branch that just comes over this way. No, wait a minute, this is the water. You know what? Now that I look at this, this water is just like, that was too big. There we go. And then this comes out like this. There we go. It was just too big for this. This is a really small book. And then there's a tree that comes out like this, a tree branch. I'm just doing a rough sketches here, and then trees, a couple trees here. So yeah. Okay, so that's just like a rough estimate. And of course this is watercolor, and I don't want this, if you paint over this with watercolor, then it'll never go away. But I just needed a rough draft. So what we're gonna do is, let's do, let me take that 10, ooh. Take that 10, and I'm gonna go into the ultramarine, but let's add lots of water. Lots of water, because this is the sky right here. Sky, and then we'll add some darker blue, just a little bit more darker, just a touch for this water. Oop, it's a lot too. I just want it really lightly. Really lightly. And the one thing I like about Inktense is once it dries, I can layer as well, which is what I really want to do as well. So, oh, that looks nice. I had the laundry going. I got all kinds of stuff going here. Okay, and then there's clouds, so I'm going to leave those white, but it pretty much is very, very green. So let's throw in, how light is this fluorescent green? You know what, let me see if I can pull this down where you can still see. And then I'm gonna put this here. Let me clean, you know, I didn't clean this up before I started. Let's clean it up so you can see me mixing colors, or see what colors I'm using. There we go. And where was I? Oh, I was trying to see, oh, that's really, but yeah, that's what we want, right? That's what we want. We want some, so let's throw in some. So this is all, let's do it. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is all, yes. Throw that in there. Who's sparking? Who's sparking at me? And then some, just do this really lightly here. There we go. So that's like the background, kind of like the background color there. But it's nice and bright. Nice and bright. And then let's see what this fluorescent blue is like. It's actually Opera Ultramarine. These are all called operas. And then let's just throw in some, make sure. because this is a creek. Let's throw in some of that. Like that. I hope you can't hear my washing machine. Oh, I like how those colors mix together too. Ooh, 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 that looks pretty. I like that. I wonder if this will dry. This is my first time using these fluorescents, so I don't know if they're gonna dry light, dark. So let me add some water. Nice. And then let that dry because I want to put in some rocks. Let's throw in some foliage. Let's throw, I don't want to ruin this. Let's see how, this is my first time using these fluorescents, first time using these paint brushes. So I just want to see. Oh, I see. Yeah, these are really sharp like that. Well, we're just going to throw in, this is kind of abstract anyway, so we're just going to throw in some foliage like that. Maybe I need to do it later. There we go. Oh yeah, oh my goodness. Look how pretty that looks when you do it later. Yeah, love it. Let's throw some foliage up here. Let me do it this way. This is hard. I would normally just turn this thing around, but I want to keep this in focus for you to see. And I'm just going to throw in some pieces here and there for now. That's nice. That is nice. Let's get some foliage in here next to the water. This Inktense is also very different than it. I mean, it's a little different than yeah, it's a little different than watercolors. All right, I'm just gonna do it like this. Do a little shovey shove. That's why. That's how we can do it with a little shovey shove. Trying to get all this in. And then let's do, oh, that looks so cool. So cool. Just love that. And this has got to be kind of abstracty too, so I wanted to do that. And let me get a lighter color here for this side. Oh yes, look at how, I love how this brush, even with my left hand, oh my God. Even with my left hand, it looks cool. This brush is amazing. It's just amazing. I'm using Kiwi. Oh yeah, I love it. I just want to get a little foliage in and we will do more detailed foliage. I just wanted to get stuff in before I put the tree trunks in. And then we'll do more details, of course. Okay, that was Kiwi. Let's do Hooker Green. Let's just throw that right in there. I'll throw in some Hooker Green here. Just a little bit here. I'm just having so much fun. I'm loving this. Loving this. Okay. Let's just let this dry just a touch. because you can layer these when they're dry, Inktense. So I'm gonna let that dry just a touch. And what shall we use? Let's try the brown first. I got the names on here and I can't see what they're saying. What does that say? Something brown. Get this over closer here. Oh, you know what? It's not that dark yet. We just want it. Well, there's a gazillion trees in this, but I'm just going to just throw that in there like that. Some more trees. We got some that are going over like that. We have this really cool one that cut with branches. Look at the point on this. Look at these points. Look at this. Oh my God, I am falling in love with this. Now let's just do another layer here. Another really big tree here. Got some smaller trees in the back. I'm just gonna put these in here because we're gonna do foliage over that too. So another thing is throw in some ink black, some brown, maybe some baked earth. Okay, I think I need a smaller brush right now. Let's go to the 6. And I want to put some stones in. Let's put them in here. Teeny tiny. That look cool. Little stones. All right, oh, that's kind of cool. I might have to, I'll add some whites and stuff to that. And then I wanted to take another layer, just another layers. Get some layers in for the bark, right? Oh, that looks so cool. Oh yes, oh yes, this is so cool. Very pretty, very pretty. So now that I've got the 6, let's go in and do some more hooker green. You know what? I'm not doing what I wanted to do. I wanted to do, we're gonna throw in some hooker green. I wanted to do abstract. I will. You know what? After this hooker green, just to give an idea. This is my first abstract landscape on my own. So not bad, right? A little more hooker green. I know what I'll use next. So I'm using my left hand, can you believe it? To get in there. Using my left hand. This is almost like gouache, right? And, that's why I like to just, I do love gouache too. I've been using gouache. I use gouache a lot with Susan Allard's classes. Or I did it once with, I got out my Holbein gouache. I don't know. I thought, I like gouache, but I don't know. For some reason, it was kind of bugging me. The Hemi gouache absolutely bugged me. It dried too fast. I know it's cheap. It was really cheap. I bought it because it was cheap. So, you know. But the Holbein gouache is the good stuff. And I was finding that hard too. You know what I found hard was the pushing, just taking the gouache and squirting it onto the glass plate or the palette. And then, you know, just that way. I love pans. I think I might try putting some gouache in a pan. You know what I mean? Or like this. And then try it that way. That's why I liked the Hemi, because they were kind of in pans. That's why I love watercolor, because everything's in a pan. You know, or like this. But here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so here we got like some plants. Let's do a plant here. I don't know where this plant is going here. So there's that. Let me do one more plant over here. Let's just do some. So I can do them better when it's on this side. Even like that, you know? Oh, these brushes. I am so happy. I will put a link in the description for these brushes too, so. Okay, let's do a little abstract. Let's do turquoise. I'm gonna do the Inktense turquoise. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Doesn't that look cool? Oh, I'm loving it. Loving it. Turquoise. I'm using the Inktense turquoise. Just trying to be a little bit more abstract, right? Here. Love it, love it, love it, love it. A little too much water, maybe. I know, I'm trying to do abstract, but I can't get away from the real colors. I mean, I should have thrown in some big hot pinks. I will eventually. I will. Just want these to look like leaves. Love this. I love the turquoise with this green. Ooh, I just talk spitted. Now what can we do? These rocks. What can we do? I know, let me grab some. Now I'm gonna use the 4. And I'm just gonna grab some white. Let's just see if we can throw some white on the top. A little much. just to give them a little something. Maybe some. And then I want to take some white and kind of like dry brush. A little dry brush in there. I don't know if it'll do anything. Maybe once it dries. We still need some more darks here. So let's take some purple. There we go. Let's take some opera purple. All right, we're going crazy. Little opera purple. Little opera purple in there. Oh yeah, maybe some opera purple on those rocks. And then let's throw some in here. Oh, can you see? I'm sorry, I'm checking you out. Throw some opera purple in there. Oh yeah. So now I want to do some more leafages. Let's get the 6 out again. And I'm gonna use that turquoise was really nice. Let's do opera ultramarine. I don't know. What do you think? Think that'll do anything? Is that what I already used? Did I already use that? How about actually, let me get the kiwi back out and do in front of these. Oh, yep. Ooh, that. Oh, that looks kind of cool, doesn't it? That looks kind of cool, because that's what I've been meaning to get stuff in front of these trees. All right, so we didn't go too abstracty. But it's abstract enough, right? We're getting there. Oh my goodness, the kiwi. The kiwi. The kiwi. It's still a little abstract, right? A little bit. I kind of like it. Don't you love it? My train of thought, I don't know what I'm doing. And then next thing you know, I'm going to put in some I don't know, some ultramarine blue. I don't know. Yeah. A little ultramarine blue for the abstract. Okay, I went over the leaves there, but you know what I mean. Ooh. That's nice. I like that for the abstract. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to get it. Getting it good. Oops, wrong one. I'm using the ultramarine blue from Inktense. Oh, I like this. It's all, I think it's coming together. Yep. Yep. We need some Hooker's green here. So I'm learning. This is so cool. A little bit of real color and a little bit of abstract. Oh my goodness. Yep. A little bit of both. goes a long way. I like it. Now little Hercules green. I guess I went over those leafages things I was doing. I guess this is okay here. And then let's get some more Hooker's green here. I'm really loving how this looks. Let's throw some of this in there. I like it. I don't want to mess it up. So what I'm going to do is I do want to make these tree trunks just a tiny bit darker. So let's just do Payne's Gray. You know, my favorite. You know it's my fave. And then just a little bit. I really want some thin. You know, just like thin. That's gonna be, looks kind of funny, but I don't want to go over the stuff that I just, you know. Oh, that looks kind of good. And let me just go over real quickly stuff that I just went over, so it doesn't look. Oh, this looks so cool, doesn't it? I'm happy. Oh, you know what? Let's get the Payne's Gray. Payne's Gray, and then just... I don't know what happened to this stream here. Let's fix it up. We kind of ignored it, didn't we? Kind of ignored the stream. Just going out with the Payne's Gray. That's and then I'm gonna go in with this dark green. Just, can we do that? Ionian green, that's what it is. Too many bubbles. Look at that. Look at that. Let's do that Ionian green. Let's do some of those. Let's throw some of those in there. Let's throw some grass in there. Yeah. Throw in some grass. Doesn't make sense, but I like it. I kind of like it. I don't know about the stream. Where's the white? I don't know about that stream, but hey, it's okay, right? Just fixing up that Payne's Gray a little bit. kind of cute. I like it. I like it. Let me get some of this dark Ionian green again, and then just on top of this. Just want some contrast, actually. Just wanted some contrast. Some darks in there, just a touch of water, a little contrast, because everything seems like the same color. Let's get some dark contrast in there. All right, I'm loving this blue too. It just looks kind of cool. It's like my corner's a little dark. I'm loving it. It's just a little bit of... All right. Not bad. Not bad for a first time with everything. First time with the paint, the fluorescent paint. First time with the brushes, first time doing a fluorescent landscape. And I'm glad you guys are here with me trying it out, because this is my art journey. And I love taking you guys along with me and trying new things here and there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And of course, in a couple of days, World Watercolor Month starts. I can't wait. This is another thing now. Remember when I first got these, what are these? Hanamule watercolor books. And I bought 4 of them because I loved them so much. You know what I noticed since I've been using them is when I take the tape off, and this is just washi tape, it rips a lot. It's done that a lot. See, it's done it a lot on me, but you know what? This is not bad. Not bad for a first time, huh? Thanks for being here with me. Look at how nice it looks. I like it. I like it. And there's a new community tab that's out there on YouTube. You can talk to me and you can talk to each other. So test it out. I'm going to put the reference photo. Looks nothing like this in the community tab if you want to try it yourself. Thanks for being here, you guys. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Lots of videos coming up because it's World Watercolor Month, and I will be doing lots of those videos. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.